picture what might happen if you shared the same name as the woman in one of the biggest YouTube clips of all time. Think you might show up on a few Google searches? In 3 minutes, we'll talk with a young librarian who just suffered that fate.
$3 million plus people have been watching this thing. I watched it 5 times. One of them isn't exactly thrilled about it, though. This videotape, now a YouTube phenomenon, featuring a girl identified as Lauren Bernat, exercising on a, Wii Fit, obviously in her underwear. Well, there is another Lauren Bernat out there, this one a 22-year-old librarian, and she is not amused. She joins us on the telephone. Lauren Bernat in Long Island, New York, not the one that we're looking at on the YouTube. So, Lauren, I understand you're upset about this. We're not going to show your face, but why are you kind of freaked out?
Initially, it was just because I was being contacted online by people I did not know saying, "Oh, are you the YouTube girl?" Da 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 da. And it was a little scary. My name is not common, so I had just submitted a couple of job applications, and I'm thinking, are my potential employers going to see this and say, "Oh, she looks like around the age of this girl," not look into it further and see that this girl's from Miami, not from Long Island, and say, "Oh, automatically we're not going to hire her." That was my initial concern.
Yeah, but I mean, look, why don't you just tell any prospective employer, by the way, I'm not the Wii Fit Girl that everybody's been watching. And I mean, why not just say that?
Right, and I had done that. And I had been trying to do that since I found this on Thursday. It was just, and also on top of that, it was also, I was getting contacted, because of the name, obviously, it is, like I said, it's not common, whatever. So, and I had only contacted one news site, and then it just kind of spawned into this huge thing, and I hadn't talked to anybody else, and it was going, snowballing effect all over the internet. I mean, I didn't intend to be, be put on all these websites or anything like that. I don't care.
I mean, look, maybe you'll get a job because of it. I mean, I watched it 5 times. You
just can't get enough of it.
I'm not the Lone Ranger either. 3 million people are fascinated by it. Might help your career maybe a little bit, huh?
Not necessarily. I mean, the way that I'm still in school. I have 1 more semester left, and as far as like being a librarian, it was more. I'm a researcher. I study, very hard, and that wasn't. From what I knew of my career choice, my career goals, that's not exactly how I would go about it.
Well, I think I'd hire either one of the Lauren Bernats. And just a little advice to you: there's another guy with my name in this industry. And I actually get credit for all of his good work, and I usually don't tell anybody. Lauren Bernat, good luck to you. Thanks for talking with us.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, my. Okay, send in the emails.
Oh, yeah, we're going to get loads of emails.
Mrs. Jarrett?
Hey, I was just doing a little research, honey. Had to.
Okay. Speaking of glue, by the way, people in the studio glued to that segment.